Good morning. Oof. These old monks pray this. It's called midnight vigil every night. Midnight. About 51 minutes on this recording. Well, it's more than I do. I mean, in terms of formal prayer, this is in Latin, of course. Gregorian chant, they're Carthusian monks. Dans les montagnes, en France. The best years are to come. Well, I've had a fair share of my fair. I've had my share of fairly rotten years, thank you. There have been a few high spots along the way, but quite frankly, it's been a bit of an uphill struggle, my personal life for a start. Get the violins out. I see this as a gift from God, who has transformed me through these years, 31 years of my adult life, 3/4 of my adult life. To anyone who knows my little story, but a broken marriage with a woman who'd been sexually abused by her own father, brought a child into the world. Robert Francis committed suicide at the age of 18, and he would have been 29 years old this year on November the 12th. Neither my hair nor my beard will I cut till I die, because I'm living for him. One isn't meant to commit suicide in this life, obviously. The poor little fellow had no father and no father's family around him, etc., 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 whatever. Through this method, God has given me this rock-solid faith. Sorry, chaps. Can't hear myself. And now I want to share it. It's no good hiding my light, the light that God has lit within me, in a bowl under a bed, or whatever it is. It must be on a stand, a lamp on a stand. The stand, I can see clearly, is the little square here in Alnwick. It's not that big a town, but it gets a lot of sort of tourist activity because of the area. It is the county town of Northumbria, and Northumbria is a huge area with the sea, sort of 10 miles to east of us. The east is directly over my right shoulder. Scotland to the north, etc. And then forests and so on to the other directions. Oh dear. It's actually quite chilly out. I've had the gas fire. It's not on at the moment. It's actually with double glazing this place. Spire. Right, so there we are. That's my little life. Sorted, I suppose. Not even started to sort it. I'm off down to London today. Pre-op assessment for my left knee, which is broken. Life is for living. God grants us life. But the first step is to put God at the center of your life. And then take up your cross and follow me each day. That is Christ's teaching. Wherever it may lead you. I have a year's tenancy here, but actually, in my spirit, I am, in fact, utterly committed. I love God through Christ. If he said, pack up your bags and off you go somewhere else, well, so be it. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it may be that I shall be here for a little while. Maybe, possibly, even 2 Christmases in a row, which I have not had for the last, however long it is, over 20 years. I had 3 winters in France. That was the last time I was relatively settled dans les montagnes, Massif Central, sud de la France, sud-ouest. Well, it's quite a long old time. Different country every year. More than one country in most years. I'm alive. I'm making no complaint. I'm merely registering the facts of my own life, which has been pretty dramatically transformed through this family situation. God has thereby given me a rock-solid faith, because in taking up my cross each day, then I've come to a deeper understanding, knowledge of God, to which I would not have had if I'd been living a nice, sort of normal, happy family's life. It's as simple as that. I wouldn't know about all sorts of things. Believe me, you learn about yourself when you're stuck under the... I remember one winter under the arch of a canal bridge by Stone in Staffordshire, and there was ice on the canal, and there was a whistly wind, and there's me trying to rig up some sort of shelter. Someone actually knew I was there, and they came down. They gave me about 15 pounds sterling in change, pound coins and smaller change. It's all the money I had. I lived actually physically for 6 months totally with no money whatsoever, eating the food out of the bins in Stone. They've got sort of kebab places, basically, and people chuck away their chips. Drunken bums over the weekend. So I'd get up early, walk into town, and collect all the leftovers. I am still here to tell the tale. The glorious upside is this: my rock-solid faith. So that is the great gift God has given me. I didn't even have to ask for it. He's just given it to me. And now that I'm given this faith, I'm absolutely, I don't like the word compelled, enjoined. I must share my love with those who have ears to hear and eyes to see. Amen. And I will say, Amen.